Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah, Rika Furude Simulator 25. You can get it yourself here at socksmadepeoplesexy.itch.io. It's free. It's free. As a B. So don't forget to pick it up today. Next up would be... Oh, shit. Okay. What's up, Rika? What's up, Kraken? Rika, ready to fight again. Is this how it's gonna be today? Is how you just gonna come right out the gate like that? This is how it's gonna be? Goddamn, Rika. Just goddamn. Alright, Rika. That's fine. That's fine. You little troll. You little troll. You get your laughs. Get your laughs here. You don't want a Nipatsi? You don't have to get a Nipatsi. What's that? It's a straight. Alright. That there. Boom. So, besides Rika's trolling over here, we were all getting fit in to just have a nice comfy day of Rika Furude and XCOM again, as one does. Until I was ruthlessly sidetracked. But welcome, everybody. It's nice having you here today. We are going to be jumping back into XCOM again. Ooh, couple of early straights here, okay. Or gays, as Killing Blow has reminded me previously that I should be calling them that. We're going to be jumping back into XCOM again. We unlocked some pretty fun psi armor last time. That's a triple double. Alright, we coming out firing still. But we got the flagship done. Yo, what's up, Polsky? That's a great laughing emote. But we're just getting the first part of the flagships unlocked, and if I'm remembering correctly from last time, it's going to be some farming. So today we're going to have to be actually popping some of them craft. We kind of pushed a lot of the research yesterday. But we got to be popping over to the craft, taking some of that, them sweet resources. Gonna have to be careful. They got them heavy-ass plasmas. X-Gemini, what's going on? Do-do-do-do-do, diddle-diddle-doo, Yo, Bo, what's going on with this flow? You know we go. Look, GoGo 13 has some hot music in it, alright? Just ask MTI, that's it. I was like, I know somebody who comes here. That was a double triple, by the way. Only 13 more of those. Good, MTI would know. I'm thinking, how many Rika streams do you have? Well, if we start from September 19th of last year, and then it's about like a week or two before I started the Daily Nipah, maybe a week, we'll say. So we can just say October 1st to make it easy. So, October, November, December, January, February, March. So half a year. And that's a triple-double. Half a year, not bad, not bad. That's just how much you can get out of a poly game. You're doing yourself a disservice if you ain't getting a poly game to play every day. A poly game a day keeps the doctor away. That was the first saying. It just spawned into an apple a day. It was a poly game a day. Nipahversary day, yeah. Oh, true, true. I should go back and look when I first put the... I mean, it'd be easy to tell when we put the first Season 1 video up. Hold on, let me... Okay, hold on here. Daily Nipah. Season 1. Not even let me look at my own search engine properly. It's been so long, I have so many Daily Nipahs up. I'll have to look at it later. But... yeah, we... nope, there's another triple-double. Oh, another back-to-back trip dubs. Okay, okay. Got back-to-back trip dubs here. 200 days and 200 per stream. Yeah, yeah, that seems pretty accurate. Yo, what's up, No Fear? And touch grass. Sure, sure. Have a fun time outside, side. I'm doing well. Getting ready for more XCOM. Y'all know me. Oh, that's close. Touch ice. Yeah. 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 True. Yeah, we're starting to get to the flagships of this Reaver's Harmony mod, so we're getting very close to endgame. All we really need is a captured ethereal commander to unlock like the rest of our psionics and stuff. That was another triple double for the Rika for Rude. Touching sand is nice. I understand a lot of people dislike it, but I've always liked the feeling of sand. Oh yeah, beach sand. I'm all for touching some sand, man. Yeah, I can understand that it gets annoying. And I usually would bring like a big old towel to the beach if I was gonna sit on the beach. Nice to relax in the sand. But it do be getting everywhere. That's true. You're gonna need that shower afterwards. Wash that sand off. Gandalf. Our brain is in proper rhyme mode. That's another double triple. What's up? Well done, Soch. This game is for PC, based off of the visual novel Higurashi When They Cry, or the anime. Later, New Fear. Enjoy the touching of the grass. It is called Rika Furude Simulator 25. It is free to download at socksmeetpeoplesexy.itch.io if you'd like to try it for yourself. The never-ending June of 1983, a tragedy that repeats itself violently over and over. One girl's resolve slowly deteriorates as she travels fragments looking for one world where she can finally break free and find her future. The one world where she also succeeds. Now your turn to embark on this never-ending journey with her. Alright, so that's the backstory. And we gotta roll all sixes to get the dub, of course. And we gotta help poor Rika here. Rika is just stuck in a time fate that's just... It's just sad. We gotta help her out. Oh, the hot ship Otzi. I'm still waiting for that hot ship, Polly. That's the most Nipahs we've had, actually, were ones. Ah, speaking of people who know how fire the Golgo 13 music is, what's up, Empty Eye? Fire Emblem main character garb today. It's true. Oh, that was a triple double. You know, she's ready to kick some ass, yo. Yeah, we were just talking about a little Golgo 13 soundtrack earlier. I'll always have love for that silly game. It's amazing how front-loaded the first one is with the city moments. But I guess that kind of makes sense in the storyline. You're kind of trying to walk around and figure out what's happening. I think it's bugged. 11,000 words on more tries. So, all the same face. Well, if you look over the right here, we got a leaderboard. This is season 3 of the Daily Nipah right now. I've had one for 18,000 and one for 10,000, so we're between 2 of our victories here. I'm hoping to get further this time, honestly. I kind of want to get to 20,000 rolls under the sea, you know what I'm saying? But the Golgo 13, yo. It's an NES game. I was just gonna say y'all should go play it, but it would probably probably play it for like 30 seconds and be like, what the fuck am I doing, and close it. That's something I excuse me. Sorry. That's something I think about more and more as we get older and older, is how... That's triple double. How how old some of our childhood games are starting to feel now. And not necessarily in a bad way, just like I'm starting to see and feel like the age on them as I continue gaming and getting older. Gaming has exploded into such a vast thing now, and it's such a part of our culture that, like, if you were there for, like, the NES and stuff, we used to get made fun for having NES stuff or gaming consoles. It was just, there was no talk of it on any kind of a larger scale growing up. And now, like, there's whole websites and, like, charity events, and this is in the span of, like, 30 years. It's not a whole lot of time. Just, like, video game, yeah, it's wild to see how far it's gone. It almost feels like humans have understood that through gaming and stuff, like, we should be having fun while we're here on this planet, so we should look for things that we find enjoyable, as opposed to wanting to work ourselves to death for other people's enjoyment. But, there's people lie and cheat to be considered a gamer. Yeah, that's 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 true. Oh, that's really funny. But now it's like it's considered cool in some aspects anyways. There's some people who'd be holding out and being like, there's still people around that are like, oh my god, you play video games? It's like, yes. Oh my god, you're a judgy asshole? Yes. Whale's gonna wail after all, yeah. What's up, Nath? Do I have you on the list? I just realized, did I have Nath? I want to say I did. But I might be wrong. Okay, I was incredibly wrong. Don't mind that. You'll get in very shortly. I don't feel this Rika thing. Your XCOM is better. I mean, that's fair. It's not going to be for everybody. This is what we warm up in the morning with. And I can understand that. This is like a nice half hour of me waking up, getting to talk to people. Fist to the face is answered, all is silence again. Yeah, X-Gemini. Exactly. Nipah! Man, that's fine, Sach. That's fine. After this, we'll go be back and into XCOM, so don't you worry. But I'm going to get my Daily Nipah in. We're going to have our nice little early conversations in the day. But it's really cool to see how far video gaming has gone in general. Like AGDQ, SGDQ, GDQ, I should just say. Millions of dollars every half year to charity just through gamers coming together and helping it out. And performing in front of tens of thousands of people. I don't know if it got up to 100,000 views or not. I don't remember, but it's really up there in the views. And like the difference between now and 30 years is just how many games there are as well. Like, holy crap. Steam has like 1 billion new games every day, and like it's been around for how long? Most when I was growing up, most kids either had a console or had a friend with one. It was PC gamers and RPG players that caught all the nerd flack. Yeah, that's true. But also, just owning a console sometimes got you like, oh god, you're a video gamer. Ew. Or, you know, the laughing at you or all that kind of judgment that people like to throw on people for liking things that they don't like. You know how it is. That sad state in reality. Yeah, we've embraced it to make, like, the old new again, and, like, gaming is a huge part of our entire human culture at this point. Right, X-Gemini? Right? But it's just been such a huge cultural shift for many things over the last 30 years. Thankfully, we're becoming more progressive as humanity goes through, even if some of the older folk are holding on to ancient ways and trying to, you know, keep it miserable for everybody that isn't them or the things they like. As a whole, gaming has really expanded across the globe, and it's helped me and lots of people. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Stories, books, movies, or like film. Maybe TV before video games, and then video games. And now they're all just a part of our entertainment and culture. And I think a lot of people are starting to understand that, like, there's so many ways to enjoy things in life that you don't really have to be reserved to, like, one or two of these standard considered okay things to enjoy. That was a triple-double. You could just like whatever the fuck you want instead. You can be who you want to be instead of living in this, you can only be this type of person. How many Rikas must die until you're done today? 200. 200 a day. It's about a half hour's worth of time if you're wondering for the future. What would Greenpeace say? Oh, poor Rika blowing up over and over again? Well, they are stuck in a temporal time rift in 1983, so what do they know? What do they know? Like, we're trying to save Rika here. It's not, you know... Like, yeah, we rolling dice, but we trying to save poor Rika. She's stuck. Yeah, exactly, Bo. 200 Rikas a day keeps the doctor away. You should watch the anime. It's pretty harsh. That this is based off of Polly Plushie, the one who made this game, the genius she is, went and made this game after watching that very dark but good anime/visual novel. I'm not sure if she did the VN or the anime first. Knowing Polly, probably the VN. And, kaboom, baby. I mean, we're also looking for specific die rolls here. We got our straights, 4 houses, triple doubles, double triples. As of adult playing arcade pinball machines, then it became taboo for adults as kids took over the arcades, and the pastime became viewed as childish. Yes, Nat, that's good. To come full circle with late Gen X millennials carrying the hobby into their adulthood. Yes, Nat, that's it. Yo, Rika, let's go. We gotta keep rolling up in here. Right at 1155 11550. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Ooh, ooh. What's up, Mobbit Hobbit Gabbit Mobbit Gabbit Gabbit Hobbit Mobbit Gabbit Gabbit Mobbit Hobbit Gab? How you doing today? But yeah, the pinball scene. God, a lot of people I grew up with love talking about pinball. Or met later in life as well. And there was probably the same people that would also be like, oh, games are for children, and like it's dismissive behaviors like that that get annoying. Saving Rika goes to my bucket list. You gotta save Rika. Gotta save Rika. The dismissive attitude people have towards what other people like because they don't like it, so they can just be a jerk about it is just... I'm so over that, you know? I'm so over it. Different people like different things, and it's okay. No one has to be an asshole to each other about it. Just let them enjoy their thing. And while there's still a few holdouts of the oh my god, people still play games thing, like, it's just become so integrated into our culture that we're that's accepted now. And god, is it just nice to be able to say that without having to just justify it. Like, I like what I like. You like what you like. We ride. No reason to be an asshole about it. 4 6s again, Rika. I do miss the arcade scene a little bit. I never really got to the arcade that much when I was younger, but the scene was always cool. Yeah, that's the big thing. Like, people need that feeling of belittling someone else to feel better about themselves, and that's just mental issues you need to figure out. Yep. A lot of people never grow out of it. I mean, you can see a lot of our fucking older generation still ain't fucking growing out of it. That is a 4 house. Like, it's like all they do is live to just belittle other people, and it's like, what are you doing, you know? Do you have no happiness in your life? Like, grow the fuck up and go find something to do, you know? Go find some joy in your life that's not just constantly belittling and being assholes to other people. I swear that's like 90% of the reason most people get into politics, just because they can be, I mean, besides the obvious fact that it's all broken and ridiculous, but just to be belittling jerks about everything. The arcade was something you wouldn't find only on vacation at the seaside towns, not something... Oh, interesting. Yeah, because you, I wouldn't know how the arcade scene would be in overseas or anything. But, like, all our, like, the local mall had that big-ass arcade in there. It was great. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think it was the Red Baron arcade, I think? God. I don't know if that was the name of it, but something like that. I'm just picturing it with all the little arcade machines and just kids going ham on it. That's a triple-double. I think what it comes down to is people are just too easily swayed by public opinion without just thinking for a couple of seconds, and they're just like, yeah, that's childish. I'm gonna shit on them for the rest of their lives for it. Yo, Blank! 36 months to David's for 50 months. The big 5-0. Thank you, Blank. I appreciate that. Casinos for adults. Yeah, the adult version of gaming. It means that you have to lose all of your money and get drunk. And that's the only way you can have fun, of course. Yo, what's up, Blank? Thank you so much. Ours spawned from the bowling alleys and pool tables. Eventually, arcade became more and more present, and full-blown arcades popped up. That makes sense. Oh, Blank, that's so kind. Thank you for supporting it all these years. I appreciate that. That helps a lot. Keeps me going. Keeps me going. I could see that. I could see like 1 or 2 arcade machines here. There was a couple arcade machines in a Bambino's Pizza where I was growing up. My ex worked there when we were in high school. But at that point, arcades were less. At least for me, I didn't go to like the mall too much. Arcades were starting to not become a thing at that point. They had their time through the 90s, and then after that, computers kind of took over. And when you can get everything at home, you know, why spend money and go out in the arcade and spend money for it, kind of thing. And that's when the switch started to happen between just PCs having all the games. I remember when I first found all the NES and SNES games on computer, I was like, oh, there's all here? All of them? I was so shocked. I was like, oh, hey, it's gonna be a gaming extravaganza. Alright, last roll, Rika. Give us something good to go out on here, Rika. Alright, not bad, Rika. Another 200 fates down. Started a roll as a clown, but we got through today. And hey, Rika, you had lots of lovely, good rolls across. And thank you so much, Rika, and Polly, of course. Until next time, remember, you can get it here for free at SocksMakePeopleSexy.io. It's free. Thank you for this Daily Nipah, everybody. I appreciate that so very much. Please like and subscribe. I'd also appreciate that. Positive vibes, y'all, and have a good night.